Okay.
To you, how far can Fremantle go?
Well, I'm hoping maybe to the second week if we play them the second week, if it goes that way. But they're a sensational side. They are absolutely a top 3 team in the competition at the moment, and playing at Fremantle, playing over there at Subiaco, and we might come to that because there might be some issues with that as well. They're as good a team in the competition as anyone, and they're hardened and they're ready to go. It's going to be very good.
Now, this is where it starts to get interesting. Should we have 4 finals at the MCG in the first week of September?
Well, we should have. Whether or not we can. I spoke to the MCG guys, Stephen Goff and Trevor Don't, a couple of weeks back, and they said it was almost impossible to get 2 finals on the one day, just to getting crowds out, getting the pies and everything else in. The infrastructure maybe not there to be able to do it. You'd love to see it maybe be a 1 o'clock start for the early final and maybe push the later one back to get them both in. But they may have to go down to Etihad and play one final.
I've got 2 follow-up questions.
Right.
The first is, on just terms, the 6th team would host the final at Etihad.
That's right.
If the 6th team was Collingwood, would Collingwood be playing a final at Etihad?
No, well, it's a home final, so Collingwood's home ground is the MCG. And they've got 80,000 members. So, see at the G.
Richmond's home ground's the MCG, Hawthorn's home ground the MCG, Geelong's home ground is Simmons Stadium.
Not the MCG. So what they would be at the moment they'd be playing Fremantle, wouldn't they?
They would be.
Yeah. So would that be the game, you'd think?
What do you think?
Oh, I don't know, but you only have to look at the numbers. So they've got 40,000 members. Collingwood's got 80,000 members. So to fit everybody in, you'd think that would be the way, wouldn't you?
And the third question,
of course, I'm going to say that.
is on the second Saturday of September, Patterson Stadium, Western Australia, is booked for the Wallabies versus Argentina. Now, as the schematics work at the moment, if Fremantle did lose in Melbourne in that first week, they would have hosting rights. So either they would be playing off a 6-day break against potentially a team of less, or they can't be hosting a final.
Or they play on a Sunday.
Or they play on a Sunday.
So at the moment, why would, I presume it's the waffle, why would they put a rugby union game of no consequence between the Wallabies and Argentina on a Saturday night when there's potential, and there will be, a home final if Fremantle get there? Unfortunately, they own the Fremantle licence, don't they? So if they've booked out their own home ground, that's going to be very embarrassing for them, because I can give you the tip, whoever plays that Sunday game won't be fronting up on a Friday 5 days later, because they've got greedy and they've sold out the AFL to rugby union. So they either try and convince Channel 7 and good luck to move a Saturday night final that would be Fremantle v possibly Collingwood or Carlton, depending, or North Melbourne, whoever gets that last spot. Good luck getting that happening, and you can talk about getting the lead into the news as much as you like. There'll be a lot of work having to be done there, but if they've sold their ground, there's an empty place called the MCG. It's bad luck for them. Last year's final was compromised. Hawthorn finished on top and got a 6-day break because of mucking around for the same reasons last year. The AFL mucked this up, and they got beaten in the grand final by 5 minutes. You cannot compromise the finals anymore. And the same thing happened last year up at Stadium Australia, ANZ Stadium, because they mucked it up. There's no point having an integrity officer and all the things that are happening tonight if you're going to botch it because football sells its soul for 10 pieces of silver. So the waffle, they've got some big thinking to come in the next couple of weeks, because if it happens and they want to play Friday night against a team on a 5-day break crossing the Nullarbor, good luck.
That's got red alert written all over.
That's got red alert. They've got to do something. And I think that something might be telling the Wallabies and Argentina, find somewhere else to play. What's it's our footy ground. What are you talking about? Why is that an issue? If the AFL schedules them to play Saturday night, they better find somewhere.
Fire the last one.
MCG.